how's it going, everybody? Sasha here again. It's been a while since I made a video and thought I'd get you another little pipeline video going here. Most of our videos have been about the back end, about the welding process on the pipeline. And these days I'm working as a band setter. So I thought that I'd make you a little video about band setting, and you can kind of see a different aspect of working on the pipeline. So in case you don't know what a band is, this is a pipeline band. This one is a 48-inch CRC Evans band. And if you've seen any of our other videos, you'll know that the automatic welder, the bug, it goes around the pipe. And this is what it grabs onto to go around the pipe. So these have to be set up just perfectly so there's an exact measurement from the edge of the pipe to the edge of the band, and that way the welding machine can just go straight around it. So these are the basic tools you're going to need as a band setter. Your band hammer. I use two actually. I think most people just use one. But I've found that if you use one and you're constantly hammering with it, you end up mushrooming the ends pretty bad. And then that's going to really mess up your measurement, because you use the measurement of this to tell you exactly how far away the band should be from the edge of the pipe. So I measure with this one, and I smash the shit out of this one. Another thing you need is never seize. They like you to keep the buckle lubed up nicely. And then your drill. I use a drill to tighten and loosen them up. It just makes it faster. And then to repair the bands, you need a Allen key set and a 1/2-inch wrench. These bands that we're using, they are CRC Evans bands, and that's the tool that you need for these. If you're using the RMS bands, they don't have these little nuts. They have square nuts on the outside, so you'd need different tools for that. Now, as you get better at this, you'll find that you don't even really need to use the hammer that much. You find ways to get it on there and finesse it. You know, you can just kind of tap it a little bit. But every now and then, you'll get it all set up, and you'll get it off the seam, the shoes are off the seam, and then you'll tighten it up, and you double check it, and it's out. And now it's tight, so you just have to get medieval on its ass and just smash it into place. But you'll find you do that less and less as time goes on. So your main goal of being a band setter is just to quickly get the bands on, get them set really well. They've got to be like set perfectly, otherwise the welders will complain, everyone will complain, you'll get in a lot of shit. So you gotta set the band quickly, perfectly, and then stay ahead of the front end. Because if the front end catches you, then there's gonna be hell to pay, because now you're holding up the back end. The whole welding process is waiting for you to get your job done. So if the front end ever does catch up with you, you probably won't be a band setter for very long. Another important thing you should carry with you as a band setter is a can of bear spray. Because you basically work alone as a band setter. You're out here way ahead of everybody, and there's a lot of wild animals out here. Bears, moose, cougars. There's something just walked past me. I'm not sure what this is exactly, but these weren't here half an hour ago. So yeah, there's stuff out here. You just have to kind of always keep your eye out. And a good thing is about being a band setter is we're always hammering, right? So mostly it keeps the animals away. They don't really want to come around if they hear something. But yeah, it's good to be prepared. Actually, if anyone happens to know what kind of animal that is, I'm curious. I'm curious to know what kind of track that is. So let me know in the comments below. Give me a comment. Tell me what you think it is. I was thinking maybe it was a lynx or something, but it's kind of big. I don't know. Could be a dino rabbit for all I know. Okay, so now you've set out all your bands, and the front end has come through. They fit up the pipe. Then the back end comes through. They weld the pipe all together. And then comes another aspect of your job as a band setter. You got to go drive your truck around to the back end behind everyone, and you've got to take all your bands off and throw them back in your truck. So first of all, you need to make sure that it has a VT OK on it. That means it's been visually inspected. And then it has to have an AUT OK on it, which means the UT truck has came through and scanned it, and they've checked it and said it's okay, and now we take off the band. It's a pretty simple process. I just take my drill, throw it in there, undo it, pull it off. You gotta make sure that you don't hit the pipe with it. Roll it up, grab your drill, throw it in the back of your truck. In fact, I really enjoy being a band setter. You know, the pay's really good, and you get your own truck. You don't ride in on the bus with all the other guys, and you work alone. You work at your own pace. So I really like that. I do like working, you know, on the welding crew. I like the camaraderie of hanging with the boys and stuff. But these days I'm just really enjoying being out here on the right-of-way by myself. You know, it's nice, it's quiet, you're not breathing in fumes and grinder dust all day long. And as long as you know what you're doing and you're able to stay well ahead of front end, everybody leaves you alone. You know, you just kind of work at your own pace, and you know, take breaks when you want, eat your lunch when you want. You just kind of do your own thing. I really like it. But don't get me wrong, there are occasional difficult moments on this job. Sometimes the front end is just flying, and you gotta work through all your brakes just to stay ahead of them. But for the most part, that doesn't happen too often. There's not really a lot of training with band setting. My first day, they gave me this truck full of bands. They gave me a hammer. They gave me a can of bear spray, and they said,
"Here's your hammer, here's your truck, here's your bands. There's your pipe. You got 20 minutes and poor boy will be on your ass. Get going.
So it was kind of trial by fire. Anyway, I hope you liked my little presentation about band setting. If there's anything else you'd like to know about working on the pipeline, just let me know. So have a good one, and we'll see you out on the right of way.